Started just through playing. Then I started coaching when I got a bad injury, and then just fell in love with coaching. Coached like abroad and stuff like that, and then when I came back here, my ambition was then to basically go full time in coaching and keep trying to move up the ladders of football.
Family, so mum and dad both big football fans. They'll be here tonight. Again, just taking me to football. Played since the age of like 6, 7. Got into coaching when I was about 16. Did an apprenticeship, and then went across to America, coaching in America for a bit. Come back and coached at Oldham Athletic under 18s, women's, and then came on board with Phil at Mancunian Unity really.
I'm the head coach of it, but I also founded it.
Yeah, assistant manager really.
From someone that I used to watch go and play for the women's at a different club, and basically she got made to feel like she shouldn't be playing football anymore. So she came home and she wanted to basically stop playing, and I didn't want to stop watching. So I grew like a passion for women's football through that. So I just said to her, "No, we're not good at football. Let's start our own and do it in the image that we want to have it in, and create a philosophy and an identity in what we believe is right, and also to help push the women's game forward as well." Everyone knows what unity means, but we take that very, very seriously. We want to show unity, but within women's football. We want every single player, coach, staff member, supporter, anybody who's involved with it to feel the best they can about themselves, confident as they can within themselves, and not be afraid to go and chase dreams or do something they love. It's just trying to encourage people to be the best that they can be.
Again, just on that as well, Mancunian Unity is a women's only club, so I know we're males coaches, but players wise, and so going forward, that's what we wanted to maintain really, being like female based. We've had a couple of conversations with a couple of other clubs, local clubs around the Greater Manchester area about being their women's team, and that wouldn't fit in with the philosophy and the identity of Mancunian Unity. So that's a big part for us going forward really.
We've got 4 male coaches, and it's like every single one of them are now in love with the women's game, because once you actually get into it, you actually realise what it has to offer, and the difference. It is a different game, but in my opinion, it's so much better. So much better.
Yeah, I love it. We were talking the other day after training, and you couldn't really imagine going back to coaching like a boys team or a men's team after you've like coached like young women and then the open age women that we're coaching now. It's great.
Our ambitions with like the first team, so the women's first team, is to try and take it as far as we can up the women's pyramid. People might say we're crazy and unrealistic, but we're aiming to get to the WSL. And again, part of our philosophy is you can't tell us that we can't do it. With everything else, we're looking at trying to get like a reserves team in, possibly more of a recreational sort of basis, just to get more women into football, and then to build a girls' academy as well underneath it. So
just on that as well, we've had discussions only tentatively really about moving forward in future years of having like rounders teams and netball teams as part of Mancunian Unity.
I think as well, though, I think an important thing is some people would say that Unity are only about winning, which isn't true. Development, progression, everything that we've said so far is huge. However, we believe that winning is an important thing for the development of women's game and the development of individuals. Why shouldn't people want to win? The amount of effort and work rate and time and everything that the women and the girls that we work with put in, they deserve to be the best they can be. If the best they can be is winning, then they deserve to win. In essence, this is our first real full season. We've already won the league. we're in this cup final stage is the biggest at our level, first teams ever do it, which again shows that nothing's impossible. Everyone would have laughed at us when at the start we said we're going to go to the county cup final, but we're here today and ready to give it our best shot against a team 3 leagues above. And then we've got 2 more cup finals as well, so hoping to go the season unbeaten. But again, I'll say it again, that's because the women deserve it, because of the work that they've put in.
Yeah, her game too is a person that Caris and Lucy Ford, who were Bristol Rovers fans. I support Oldham Athletic, so they're in the same division. And I've met Lucy a couple of times at the mutual games with Oldham and Bristol Rovers. And then they launched a campaign, so again, naturally with any kind of people that you consider friends, you give them the full support. They then found out that I was involved in coaching at Mancunian Unity. We had discussions and just again to boost the campaign right from the very start, and it's taken off and it's fantastic. It's a really good campaign, and I hope they carry on making it as big of a success as they are doing.
More and more people that can get involved with women's football, the better, because the more people that get involved with it in this country, the more that other countries will follow, because they'll see how popular it is, how entertaining it is, the passion that's involved with it. Believe me, like these players that we've got, these women are the most passionate people I've ever met. Whether it is about obviously football, but they're so passionate in everything that they do. And I just think that when people get on the train, there's no getting off, and I just think that'll just keep going through everywhere that it can take, really.
My personal experience of that was my mum and dad come and watch every Unity game, and when I asked them to come down initially the first time, my mum was very tentative and about doing so. She I'd never really watched women's football. I always watched male football growing up, and didn't really recognise or feel what the standard would be. She came down and watched it and loved it ever since. So that'd be my message: get down to your local club again nationally. Get down to your local club, get watching your local women's team play, and then you'll fall in love with it.
Infectious. But I know someone in Spain as well at the minute. He's coaching our QD women, and we're thinking about we're trying to get in place for us to go over there and play a game against our QD women and try and make a big song and dance about it, just to show, as you say, that it should be spreading all over the place.